having just a lazy day where we can just sit back, relax, and not have to worry about anything. Because last night I was actually testing out my full body tracking for VR, and I got the Index headset now. Because before that I was using the Quest 2, and while it was great and I was able to do full body tracking with it, it was a pain to set up, and the problem was that I had to have my trackers in front of me pretty much the whole time, because I couldn't do a lot of this fancy stuff that the Steam VR headsets do. But I mean, I've got pretty much flawless tracking now at the cost of a little bit of visual quality, but I think that's well worth the price of admission. Working on D&D, and yeah, lazy day for me, not bad though. Well, hey, lazy days are good, especially because you're a graduate, T, and congratulations, by the way. I'm going to keep congratulating you because that is a milestone worth, definitely worth celebrating. So, yeah, definitely congratulations on graduating, T. Like, that is something that when I was in that same situation, I never thought I'd get there, and it's almost like a breath of fresh air, like, after you finally, like, gotten out of it. So, I said that I was going to play a little bit of this off-stream last time, but I didn't actually play much of any of it off-stream. But I did realize that some of these side quests, like these ones that some of them are not repeatable, and I was mistakenly thinking that they were. So, this quest right here actually gives me quite a lot of gil and a lot of experience.
For more? You bet. Let's hit it.
Because it'll also lead me to a location I need to go to get another royal arm. Because I want to do as much as I can before I move on to Altissia, which is my ideal goal today for this stream, is to get to Altissia, which, for those of you in the chat who have played VR chat with me, I've shown you that world before. So some of you have probably seen Altissia. But it is still a breathtaking location to see in this game. Like, this game is beautiful. Okay, I've already listened to One Winged Angel more than a few times. Genova seems like a really weird theme to be listening to in a car. There we go, the boss theme from Final Fantasy VII. Sorry, I just had to jam out to it, because Final Fantasy VII's boss theme has just been one of my favorites ever since I was younger. I still have Final Fantasy VII Remake to play as well, which is going to be a really long process. Like, I don't know if I'm going to stream that, just because I feel like that's going to be a several hundred-hour ordeal. But if there is interest in me doing it, I definitely will. Hey, Cranberry, welcome to the stream! Hope you're doing okay. Loved your pictures, as always. Hopefully sometime soon I'll have some to share of my own. Probably probably around the time of my birthday I might do something, because I managed to get somebody to take a shift the day after my birthday, so I get just a straight up 4 days off starting on my birthday, which is great, because I definitely want to stay up most of the night during my birthday to have a party, but that next shift that I was going to take was at like 8 a.m. and that's just not fun. So I'm glad that I was able to get somebody to take that shift. Even if it means less money, it's worth the price of admission for me actually relaxing on my birthday. Search the Animugen Souls, though the game suggests there's another ending I can get. Didn't you just get that one recently? Because I remember, like, in one of the last streams you mentioned that you ordered it from Play Asia, I think. So you've already, like, completed it? Or received it on Zelda release day. Oh. Yeah, I'm not just forgetting days, like what day of the week it is, I'm also forgetting, like, how long ago certain things were. And that's kind of like how I am in Discord. So like if somebody messages me something, like and you're in the chat right now, I do apologize if it takes me a while to get back to you. We've got enough gas to make it there. I've had much, much worse. But yeah, like, speaking of Zelda, though, like, I just, like, I've been watching my brother play it, because I just haven't really, like, I want to play it, but I just haven't really had, like, the express desire to just sit down and play it, yet, at least. But how is Mutant Souls, Cranberry? Like, I know you were speaking really highly about that game, and I knew you were really excited for it, so how was it? Almost there. It's literally just less than 500 feet away. Yeah, but we're almost completely out of gas, so we may have to get the car towed, which is literally no gill at all to do.
Should be a nice change of pace.
Overall, I like the game, though sometimes it goes into territory it perhaps shouldn't go. Isn't it the game that had like the Skies of Arcadia-esque thing that you were telling me about, like the ship battle, or was that a different game? Oh, and that also reminds me, since it's another Final Fantasy XV stream, that means the outfit that Noctis is wearing is also going to be picked by you, chat. So last time we went a little stylishly with the vest, but so far we have worn the HEV suit, we have worn the assassin's robes, the Chocobo Carnival tee, and then the jacket. Well, the suit jacket. So all that we have remaining that we haven't worn for Noctis is the Princess Fatigues, which is his default outfit. Casual outfit, which is a little too warm for the weather. No jacket. Looks like he's going for a game of golf. The trendy outfit, which looks to be the same shirt as the casual outfit, just with a different jacket. No jacket. The full-on suit. Arden's symbol, because we need to be extra warm. And then the festive symbol. There are 2 children characters that join your party, and some of the fan service stuff perhaps should not have been included. Yeah, it's the game with the similar ship battles to Skies of Arcadia. Maybe that's something that I'll try out at some point, because I do like sombrero time. Hey, Big, good to see you. So, yeah, like, I'm always open to trying, like, new games. Especially ones that you all in chat really enjoy and in the community. Just because, like, Star Fox, like, I absolutely had a blast playing the Star Fox SNES game, even if I was terrible at it. However, what outfit do you think we should go with for Noctis today? Because I also have access to the Steam Workshop, which I can't do that right now, but the next stream that'll be available to me, and I'll get some more outfits. But so we've got the festive symbol with the sombrero, Arden's symbol, which looks way too big for Noctis, the full-on suit, the trendy outfit with no jacket, and then the casual outfit with no jacket, which literally just gives me gloves and then a hat and maybe some different shoes. And then the casual outfit, which adds like a winter-esque coat. Like, he looks like he's gonna either go golfing with the other one or go like sledding with the other one. My vote is on sombrero. Okay, we're gonna go with the festive ensemble. Kind of reminds me of Raiden's outfit from Metal Gear Rising. At least it's black, though, because we're still fitting in with the color aesthetic. I mean, even though there's a little bit of yellow and red, well, we're for the most part, fitting in with the color aesthetic of the bros.
The hunt is on. You're on fire today. What can I say?
Wow, I'm actually killing things for once instead of taking hits. Wait, there's one more?
Time to spare. Nothing to it.
Was he just, like, swinging around a chainsaw? But yeah, this game is just gorgeous looking. Like, even though it's... Even though a lot of the world is unfortunately empty, like, the game still looks absolutely breathtaking. Like, I just love the scale and just... Like, the mountains over there, for example, I can go over there. Like, that's just something that's always, like, been incredible to me in really any, like, open world-esque game. Is just seeing something off in the distance and being able to go towards it. I can appreciate a game with that level of detail. Yeah, like, that's just something that I've always loved about open world games and just Final Fantasy 15 in general.
Ready or not?
Now let's get the next one.
Like, I remember whenever I first played Fallout 3, and then I saw the DC ruins in the distance, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go straight to downtown DC and see if the White House or, like, the Washington Monument is there. And then, of course, I learned very quickly that in Fallout 3, you can't just immediately go into the center of Washington, DC, because you will get obliterated by super mutants. But just seeing something off in the distance and going and exploring it is just really cool.
Everything in order.
I think we're gonna run out of gas. Be proud right now, or I will consume every item in y'all's fridge. That is a threat. I'm proud. Please don't eat all the food in my fridge. And welcome to the stream, Orchid. Good to see ya. Mutant Souls is a hot spring minigame that allows you to watch the characters. I'd say the only part of Mutant Souls that might get you in trouble on Twitch is if you do the hot springs minigame with the younger party members. Oh, I can kind of see where that's going, especially with the hot spring thing. Yeah, I can definitely see where that can get really troublesome very quickly. Yeah, that's the big reason I love open world games. See something and you can go there. Yeah, and I think the only problem with modern open world games is that Ubisoft unfortunately set a precedent for making big scale open worlds, but making them very empty. Like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, and what was it, Revelations, the one with Istanbul, or Constantinople. Fantastic. Like, it was just so cool to be able to explore, like, these historical locations and Venice and so on, and see, like, just the massive scale. But after that, Ubisoft just kind of started reusing a lot of their open worlds, like Far Cry 5 and then Far Cry New Dawn, Far Cry 4, and then Far Cry Primal had a pretty similar world map. We're gonna run out of gas before we get there. Well, we might get there, but just immediately run out of gas right afterwards.
Well, here we are.
Anyone in chat have a portable gas tank we can use for the regalia? If they have them at the hot spring, I just pat them on the head until the counter is over.
Knocked. Overhead.
Where? You guys literally just said there was... Oh. So, is Mutant Souls, like, what platform is it for?
We're outnumbered. I propose we take them out one by one.
Could you propose a way to finish this faster?
Let's go nuts, Noctis. Now, these guys are way over-leveled for me right now, but XP. Not only that, just the fact I was able to use my Armiger or whatever. I need to find the actual pronunciation for that, but it's useful because I'm going to get a lot of XP for this. The censored version was released on PS3. The recent Switch port is fully uncensored. Honestly, Anime Man with the Sombrero is great. Forget his name. Probably Hiccup. Yeah, we're just not. It's not Noctis. It's Hiccup. Jeez, Prompto. Luckily for him, I've got a Phoenix down. But this XP is worth it. It is worth all this trouble. Besides, the car's out of gas. Where are we gonna go? It's like, what are we gonna take the car and get away?
Guess I slipped up there. Set yourself up for full.
This is why I'm afraid to do that quest where I assault the fort, because this is the level of enemies I'd be fighting.
Never knew what hit 'em.
There's that Alienware shield again.
Never miss.
I want to get a good look at that so I can just show it off, because it's like, it's such a weird promotional item that I got.
Nice knowing you guys.
There it is.
Sun's colder today.
Yeah, getting pretty dark out here.
Come on, guys. Let's go find somewhere to crash.
Hey Blaze, good to see you. I saw that you were streaming this morning, but I wasn't able to make it because I'd been in bed by the point you went live. But hey, sometimes I catch your stream, which is great.
Take a shot from here.
Doing that thing where you just go for it against really high level guys because the rewards are just too good. Yeah, like, any XP for me right now is good
Go
XP.
and report in.
Because I can just double that XP when I go to Golden Key because I actually have enough gil to stay there now. So it's going to be well worth my while to do all this side stuff and take out any, like, strong enemies that I see. I wonder if it'll just let me... Yeah, so that saved me the trouble of having to ride the... If you're interested in it, I suggest the Switch version for the simple fact that you get all the DLC for free. If you don't use the DLC, there is a lot of grinding in the game. DLC saves you many hours of grinding time. Yeah, I have a Switch, but I don't have a PS3, so it would be easier for me to play, like, a Switch version of it. Because, like, I have not had a Sony console probably since the PS2. So it's been a long, long time. I also need to get gas for the Regalia while I'm here. Luckily, there's a gas station up here. It's okay, I was plagued with technical difficulties. Well, hey, I had some technical difficulties on my stream yesterday. Like, when I was playing, when I was trying to play Wind Waker, I didn't realize that you have to set the window to auto-capture, otherwise it just will not properly record the gameplay and it'll just lock up. So I ended the stream early yesterday because of that. But yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, Orchid. How's it going?
Do you? Nope. These shots of you will sell for a pretty gill.
Move the Regalia closer to the
There's bound to be
pump.
some suckers out there. If not, well, I'll still have the memories.
So I've gotta, like, move the car that basically has no gas over to the pump. I'm probably gonna run out the moment that I get to the gas station, knowing my luck.
It's rather dark out. You sure you can handle this?
I can see fine. Take a load off for a while.
Yeah, Ignis, I'm sure that I can drive this vehicle just like maybe 100 feet away.
Everybody out.
Why are you parking there, Noctis? You were still on the road.
Ready?
Started out as a Force
Let's
Unleashed
hit it.
stream. The game got corrupted, so I switched to Tasmanian Tiger and lost some progress. That sucks, Blaze. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing with streaming, is that we'll have our good and bad ones. I literally cannot get the Regalia in there. It's not letting me, like, do GTA level physics and get in there. I'm gonna run out of gas trying to get into the gas station.
Everybody out.
Aye, aye.
There we go. Running out of gas trying to get to the gas pump. Only made worse by the fact I had a bad night last night.
Not a breather.
Well, I hope you're having a better day today then, Blaze. Like, I'm really happy that you're here. Because I hope that when I stream and I get to hang out with everybody, I hope that it makes you feel better just as much as it does for me. Okay, we are now in business. Now, where is that one guy that looks like that one actor from Lost? Losing my sanity and sense of self on my search for absurdist humor. Well, something that I've established is my life is a slapstick comedy and somebody's laughing out there. Ooh, those are pretty good, Prompto, especially this one.
Ah, not bad, not bad. You got talent, that's for sure. My readers are gonna dig this.
What readers?
Look, I'm in the print business, okay? Maybe you've heard of my company. Meteor Publishing?
Nope. Can't say I have. Not once.
Well, you have now, so don't you forget it. Here's your pay. If you get stuck for cash again, drop on by. Maybe I'll have
Well, he
another job
certainly...
for you. The name's Vive, by the way. I'll be
Vive.
seeing you around.
Well, Vive certainly has some money, and his business is somewhat successful considering he's able to give us all that gil. I called off sick today because I need to clear my head and recenter myself mentally. Well, after the stream, I'm going to be getting onto VR chat, so if you're still available later on tonight, I'd be happy to see you.
Hey, you kids got a minute? I got a profitable proposition for you. Another job, to be precise.
More photos, right?
Correctamundo, on the first guess, too. I need shots of Angel Guard. Ever seen it? The funny-looking island off the coast of Galden.
Yeah, I know it.
Figures you would. Famous place, home of legends and all that.
Speaking
anyway,
of Galden
I
Key.
need a good picture of it. Take a few shots. Make it look impressive. I'll let you decide where to shoot from.
Yeah, because eventually he'll have me go to the Rock of Ravito.
You think he wants to publish my photos?
Somehow, I'm thinking maybe not.
Yet he must have turned to us for a reason.
Because he knew we'd say yeah.
Because eventually I want to get to the Rock of Ravito, which is where another royal arm is. Because I don't know where all of them are, like, off the top of my head, and I can always come back to Lucis later if I need to get one that I missed. But, at the same time, I want to get as many of them as I can before I leave for Altissia. That way, I have all the powers up that I need. Legion Souls does have a rather absurd level cap. What's the level cap? Oh yeah, that's right, it's nighttime, so Ignis is not gonna let me... Well, he's not gonna drive himself. Let's see, where is it? Level 9,999. Sounds like a Dragon Ball power level. My power level is 9,999. I heard something about VR chat. Were you speaking to anyone in particular? I apologize to speak to my brother.
Potions and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I was talking to you.
Helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
Yeah, like if you wanted to hang out later, I can do that, because I got my full body tracking set up, like completely, like it's set up optimally, so I've got probably the best tracking I've ever had in VR, and it's really incredible because I can turn around like almost completely and still track. And not only that, the cord is a lot longer, so I don't have to worry about getting disconnected or my headset crashing like it did with my Quest 2. Is this where they wanted the photo? That doesn't really look like a good place for a photo, considering there's palm trees in the way. It is literally over 9,000, right?
Women here are built.
Remember this area we visited here on VR chat? Yeah, the world's not there anymore, and that's what makes me really disappointed, is that I really wanted to come here and take some photos with my model, just so because I like to take photos of like the different games that I've been playing and kind of use it as like a little promotional thing. It's like, hey, like I was just here playing this game, and now I won't be able to do that for Golden Key, because Golden Key has been like the place I've been wanting to stay, but I've never had Gil.
It's rather dark out. Perhaps we'd best try again in the morning.
Take a shot from here.
Oh, this lighting's no good. Maybe next time.
How about from over here?
It's rather dark out. Perhaps we'd best try again in the morning.
Fine, we'll just go over to the camp and we'll wait till morning. I think it looks just fine at nighttime, if not better, because we get the stars and the galaxy. By the time I get to that camping spot, it'll probably be morning anyway, so... Well. Yeah, it is hard, but at the same time, like, if you get it right, it looks breathtaking. Like, especially nighttime time-lapses. I see that other bro of yours and think Cloud without anime hair syndrome. Yeah, Prompto, I always kind of, like... I always thought he had, like, a Cloud Strife kind of hairdo. But Prompto is probably, like, really far from Cloud in terms of personality. Like, he's very different. However, there are Steam Workshop mods that I can download where I can get, like, Cloud as a... like Cloud's outfit on Noctis, and a bunch of other things.
We're going.
On my way.
Cloud before Soldier. Probably. And like I said, it's gonna be daytime by the time I even get to this haven. But I'm gonna make sure not to camp, because I don't want to get that XP and waste it, so wait until morning. Which is like 5 minutes. I remember these guys were giving me a lot of trouble when I first played. I am making progress, somewhat.
Indeed.
But another goal of mine is not only to try a lot of new games that I've never really played before, but also to kind of discover games that I may never have heard of before, or may not have picked up. Because there's a lot of series that I've seen that I've never actually played any games for, like Kingdom Hearts, for example. Like, I know that if I started that, I would get I would get a lot of people coming in and just like seeing what I react to on certain things. And Kingdom Hearts is a game series that I do want to start after I beat Final Fantasy 15. But I know that that's going to be a very long process playing a Kingdom Heart, anything in the Kingdom Hearts series. But, you know, I've heard good things about it. People obsess over the games, and I just want to try it. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to go take the photo. And luckily, Kingdom Hearts, a lot of the games got ported to PC, so I'll be able to actually play it. I'm very guilty of that obsession. Yeah, and because, like, when I was younger, like, the only thing I knew about Kingdom Hearts, and something that I still really only know about Kingdom Hearts, is that it's Disney multiverse with Final Fantasy characters included. That's all I really knew about Kingdom Hearts, and still know about Kingdom Hearts.
Key.
Like, of course, I've seen, like, YouTube videos of certain things, like Sephiroth and whatnot, but save for that, I really don't know anything about the lore, the storyline, the Keyblades, really anything. But it's probably I really feel that it's something that I've missed out on, and
Ready or not?
Okay, we got what we needed.
it's also probably a factor of just me not being a Sony child. Like, I didn't grow up with really any Sony consoles, and I was more of a Nintendo person, and I was very, like, specific about what games I wanted to get, like Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, that sort of thing. But I have seen, like, the trailers for, like, one of the, like, the newer Kingdom Hearts game that's coming out, and it's, like, it looks like Sora has went from, like, your lovable, like, anime protagonist to Final Fantasy character, at least from the comparing, like, what I've seen of Sora before, and then what he looks like now in that new game. Kingdom Hearts 4, I think, is the one. I'll admit, half the reason I bought a PSP was for a Kingdom Hearts game. Was it Birth by Sleep? Yep, Birth by Sleep. Yeah, and I think I can... So, Kingdom Hearts is kind of like more of an action RPG, isn't it? Like, sort of like what I'm playing right now, like, or action JRPG, rather. Because if it's got similar gameplay style to Final Fantasy 15, I think that'll fit right in with the style. It's just I've never actually
Here we are. Nice.
played or seen the games that much, so I don't really know exactly what kind of style of game it is. I know there is a turn-based, or, like, there's a turn-based one, or there's a section of one that is turn-based. I think it's a DS one. Action RPGs. Okay. So then I'll fit right in with it, because I'll be going into that right after Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, sure. We took a few.
Ooh, Prompto. That one is a little overexposed. I like that one better. More real color. Like that, well, I guess it's a little overexposed and a little oversaturated. But that one I like because with a little editing and spicing it up, that one would look nice.
Oh, yeah. These are good. Real good. You guys have a knack for this.
Are you seriously gonna publish our photos?
How could I not publish beauties like these?
Really?
In fact, I got a feature upcoming about the old legends. They'll be perfect for it. Your photos are good. They got soul. Anytime you need more work, you come to me.
I could have taken that photo of the islands right in front of the palm trees. Yeah, see, 7,500 gil. That's
Looky
great.
here. It's my new camera team. Seeing as you've dropped by, I can give you a new assignment, yeah?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, what I need is more material for my big feature on the old legends.
Yeah, sure. So, where do you need us to go?
Telpar Crag. The rift valley that separates the sky and Clane was formed in the Age of Legends, or so they say. I need shots from 2 different angles. 1 shot from each should do it. Your photos are gonna be the highlight of the piece, so get some good ones. I know you can.
I like how he still has his hand up, because he's immediately going to start fanning himself. It's like, dude, just get a portable fan. Or, like, get one of those, handheld ones that you just flap yourself with. Your hand's not going to do you much good. Yeah, I can't say I've played very many of the popular game series out there, but I could definitely help with your search. Yeah, like, really, popular, but also, like,
Okay, Noct. Let's go.
ones that you'd want to
Ew,
see me
getting
play.
into this.
Like stuff that you're passionate about that you as the chat and audience would like to see me play. I think I've resigned myself to never playing a bunch of these games though, which is completely fair. Like, in my case, there's a lot of games I haven't played just because of not having the system involved with it.
After all.
Because I really want to play Metal Gear Solid 4, but I don't have any Sony consoles to play Metal Gear Solid 4. And it was never ported to PC, so I never got the chance to play it. And that kind of goes for, like, other Sony exclusives, like Little Big Planet, Dreams, and... well, pretty much anything that's exclusive to the Sony library I've never been able to really experience, because I was a Nintendo and Microsoft kid. Started out with the N64, and then the Xbox, and GameCube, and so on. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just go out and get a PS3, but I just wouldn't see the point, because if it's just for one game or two. When did I first play Final Fantasy VII? Final Fantasy VII, I first played that 2014, probably. And that was through the PC Steam release. You need a special cable to get to work with the capture card. Yeah, that's another completely valid reason that I just wouldn't go out and buy a PS3 for like 1 or 2 games. But yeah, Final Fantasy VII, the first time I really played that was in 2014, which is on the Steam release. $1998, I'm old. Old is a state of mind, my friend. You only feel old.
Don't forget where we
You're only
parked.
old if you tell yourself to feel old. After all, I've seen people that are twice, like, 3 times my age or something, or however, like, 30, 40 years older than me that are in better shape than I am, so... I think most of the good PS3 games can be played on PC nowadays. Yeah, and it's just Metal Gear Solid 4 is just one that I really want to play because of, it's one of the few Metal Gear games I've never gotten to play.
Magitech engine. It's close.
Weirdly, I was a PS1 kid and didn't play Final Fantasy VII until recently, or Metal Gear. Yeah, and Metal Gear, like, it's not everyone's cup of tea. Like, I think that, in my personal opinion, I think that Metal Gear Solid 5 and MGS2 are a little more approachable, I think. Like, for those who have never played the series before.
Crush him! Count on it. Hey, gotta love it.
There we go. So I heard there was a Magitech engine, but where's the Magitech engine? At least I got Spyro. Yeah, Spyro's another... Oh, they dropped a mech. Yeah, Spyro's another series I really want to get into, because even my mom is into Spyro. Like, that was one of the Christmas presents that I bought my mom when I got her Switch, like, 2 years ago, was I got her Super Mario 3D All-Stars, and then I got her the Spyro Reignited trilogy. So, technically, I guess my mom has more experience in, like, PlayStation stuff than I do.
Ready for this?
There we go.
It's not gonna stop us.
I'm glad that I at least have, like, a reset button when I use my royal arms like that. And then we're getting attacked by a herd of Spiricorns.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio! Ignis!
My pleasure.
It's like... Oh, okay, so there's one Magitech assassin that's still alive, that's why.
Gladio, do it! Right here!
We're fighting unicorns and cyborgs. Like, this is certainly a Final Fantasy game. And a killer bee, just out of nowhere. Like, what even was that battle just now?
Where are we staying tonight?
Here works. Camp it is.
Okay, so now I can take the opportunity to look at chat. There are a lot of things I want to play but didn't have the opportunity to play. DMC, Spyro, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, the list goes on. Murder Hornet shows up unexpectedly, just like in real life. Sly Cooper is really fun. So, like, Sly Cooper I played a little bit of on a demo disc, of all things. Because technically, like, a long, long time ago, when I was a part of the Boys and Girls Club program, I stayed after school at one of their facilities, and they had a PS2, so I got to experience some Sony titles. Speaking of another Murder Hornet. So, some of those titles were Sly Cooper, of course, but then I also got to play a little bit of the first Ratchet and Clank game, but probably the only one that I had, like, extensive, like, playtime in was Ratchet Deadlocked in the multiplayer of that game. Because I remember, like, they didn't really do really good with, like, video games at that facility. Like, they would really, like, let the younger kids play some of the more violent stuff. Because, I mean, they did have some standards, because, like, they wouldn't let anyone above the age of 12, or below the age of 12, play, like, Halo 2, or for a while, and we'd only get to play, like, Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, and a bunch of other games, like Ratchet Deadlocked. But then eventually, like, the staff were just like, screw it, and they're just saying, like, oh, let's play
This lighting's
Halo
no good.
2.
Maybe next time.
Prompto, you're kidding me, right? But anyway, I guess I can tell this story real quick. Yeah, so at that facility, like, eventually some of the older staff members who were also gamers were just like, you know what, screw it, let's just, like, connect every TV we have and every console. every Xbox that we had, so we ended up playing like 16-player Big Team Battle Halo 2 on coagulation. And I remember there was some poor bastard who had to use the black and white CRT, which I don't understand why we had a black and white TV in storage there, but we did. But yeah, like I got to experience some Sony titles through that, as well as some other happy memories.
Not helpful.
Is Medal of Honor really a better alternative to Halo? Not really. The thing with Rising Sun, though, is that it was rated T, it wasn't rated M.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Knock?
So there was pretty much no blood at all in the multiplayer. But Medal of Honor Rising Sun had a really fun multiplayer mode. Like, there was one-shot kills where it was a bazooka, an M1, or not M1, but a Springfield, a well rod, and then something else. And I would just play that preset with all my friends. It was a lot of fun. That's a Magitech armor. Gerby, I have to fire up my old tablet. I have a photo of a cosplayer dressed up as Sly. Yeah, I'd like to see that, Blaze. Like, cosplay is just cool. Like, I loved cosplay. That thing is level 76! I am not doing this. Like, there's biting off more than you can chew. And then there's, eating a full-course buffet. Let your team deal with it for 5 hours? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think I can take on a level 76 enemy right now. That was, like, I was like, oh, it's a Magitech engine, I can get some XP from this. And then immediately, I was proven wrong. So, is there anywhere I can stay nearby? Well, there's a parking spot there, but that's not a haven. Maybe I have to go back to the car. But going back to the car also means that I'm going to have to run into that Magitech engine again. Okay, an Iron Giant, I can manage that, because he's actually a lower level.
Here we are.
Sending it to your DM, Xena. Alright. Thank you, Blaze. There, I feel proud of myself. I got something. And since it's nighttime, I'm just gonna run up and down the road and get away from the Magitech engine and Magitech's armor, whatever it's called. Or hey, I don't have to move an inch because a red giant appeared right before me.
How many times?
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Get lost!
I mean, the whole point of this is to get XP, so may as well. Oh, more demons spawn. Well, the more the merrier.
Sorry.
Russia! Count on it. Ignis!
I can keep this deal in check.
Like, I can only imagine how much XP I'm gonna get from this by staying at Golden Key. Like, it's worth the pain that I'm going through. But hey, a fire giant, or red giant, I see the sword and I think fire, but like this will be a lot better than fighting that level 76 Magitech armor, because later on, sure, I'll be able to take it on, but right now, no. Alright, I'll take a look at it whenever I get the chance. And I'm being blocked by a freaking tree. Okay, there we go. I mean, yesterday we were talking about camera angles with Devil May Cry. Like, that was an awful camera angle, getting trapped in a bush, trying to see exactly what was going on.
Knock, need your help. I'm on my way.
Try this!
Nice, Gladio, do it.
Here, do it again, Gladio.
Pronto, you're up.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna get Ramu. Even better. So hey, you want to throw that stick at the level 76 enemy for me? I'll love you forever if you do. I just got here, and why is a mariachi band fighting the Greek Titan Kronos? Welcome to the stream, Kit. Well, that's only something that my stream can provide. Something so wacky
Proud you gave it your all.
I've got nothing left.
and nonsensical. That's actually a really cool cosplay, by the way, Blaze. I just checked it out. Like, the tail looks cool, especially. Oh, hey, another one. So I don't have any more Phoenix Downs, but I do have a Magitech booster and a reflex enhancer. I'm just gonna warp strike to win, baby. Here, Gladio, you handle it while I'm getting crushed.
Try this!
Nice work, Gladio.
Yep.
What? Okay, it was stuck in Gladio's screen for a second. Yeah, sorry, it was dark in the hallway when I took the photo. I had a potato camera in 2015. Hey, that's completely okay. Like, you know, the photo itself is fine. Like, as long as you're not taking it with, like, it's not a photo of, like, a Polaroid from, like, the 70s or something, like a photo of a photo, then you're fine.
Got it!
I know.
One false move and we're done for.
We can turn the tide yet.
Yeah, Ignis. Like, send some of that positivity to the other members of the team.
Oh, hi there, opening. I'm impressed. On top of it. Knew I could count on you. Gladio, do it.
This is going to be pretty much just the Gladiola show with how much I'm using him.
Ponto, you're up. Oh, hi there, opening.
Let's see, what are you saying, Dio? Sharky and I are planning to watch a House MD soon, so I'm going to go in a second. By the way, have you seen that show? I'm sure many have. A pretty great medical drama that I've never known you to be the drama TV type. I watched it when I was pretty young, so I remember the show, but I haven't watched it in a long, long time. I just know that the actor is Australian, so he like fakes the American accent. Yeah, I think after this will be my retreat.
Getting by.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Andrew Lincoln, I believe he's British, and he does the whole, like, southern accent for Rick Grimes.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Like, anybody can just randomly do an accent, but, like, actually keeping up with it and, like, mannerisms of speech is really difficult. And it's, like, anybody who can pull that off, like, convincingly, I have respect for. Alright, Prompto, you got this.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Luckily, I've got high potions. I think it's worth all the turmoil that I'm going through to get this XP. It's worth its weight in gold.